What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Stellar Lumens today at the request of Don R4J. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it. Things are looking good. It's still a little preemptive to say, but I think we are at the point where it is safe to assume that we have broken out of this zone here, and we are ready to go higher, right? It's like you had this initial move up, you consolidated, and now you're having the initial move of your next move, right? You're beginning that next phase up. The reason why I'm a little bit hesitant at all is because we haven't really gotten too much separation from this initial, this breakout move here, this breakaway move with insignificant, very insignificant volume. Still somewhat significant, to be completely fair, right? Below average volume, but more volume than we've seen since like December 9th. That happened not yesterday, but the day before. So it wasn't above average volume, but still somewhat significant volume. But not like the craziest volume, right? So it's very possible that this could still pull back, and that's why, again, I'm optimistic that this is the low, that you are moving up from here, right, and that you're going to do it right now, essentially. But I'm cautiously optimistic, because you never know when, you know, maybe you are on your way up here, but maybe first you pull back and then you go up there, right? So we're a little bit cautious, a little bit optimistic, a little bit patient. Ideally, you're at about 46 cents right now at this previous area of resistance here. All you need to do really is get a day to close above 46 cents, man. If you can close above here, what you're doing at 46 cents, right? Don't just get above there. Don't just wick above this white line. Close a day above this white line, right? It could be today, 17 hours, 19 minutes from now. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be 5 days from now. Who knows? But whenever it does happen, when you close above there, it likely solidifies whatever low you have, and also solidifies the idea that you're moving on up above that high there. So closing above 46 cents likely suggests that you would see targets. Then your next target would be about 77.6 to 99.5 cents. Again, you close above 46 cents, you're basically mainlined to those areas, right? By the fibs, technically what you'd want to see is like a close above 59 cents, right? When you close above 59 cents, that's when you know it's immediately time to start thinking about these things. We can think about 77.6 cents to 99.5 cents. We can think about it now, but it's more of an immediate target once you break above about 59 cents there. And I can already hear some people, what, 99 cents, 77 cents, what happened to $2? What happened to $1.50? They're still there. Those targets are still there. These are just the initial targets, right? That's your 1618, your 1272, okay? If we did this, we come all the way back down here from a high to a low. Your initial targets were the 1272 to the 1618, and look, you stopped there. You stopped there for a few days, just a little bit, right there, right? And then you continue moving higher, and your next target literally went all the way up to the 2886, all the way up there. So whenever I'm saying your next target is 77.6 cents to 99.5 cents, I mean it. I'm very literal. It's technical analysis. Let's be technical. But hey, man, if you did the same thing you did last time, you consolidated here for a day or two, and then you moved all the way up to your 2886, that's $2.47. $2.47, by the way, coincidentally, again, that's the 2886, which is the exact high that you had from this high to low fib extension as well, was the 2886. Okay, but beyond that, 247 also comes in line pretty well with the measure move of this overall bull flag here, right? If you took the low to the high of the bull flag and you put this measurement at the base, that measure move takes you pretty damn close to 247. Not only that, if we zoom way the hell out, if we go all the way out on the monthly basis here, we go to the all-time highs back in January of 2018 to the lows of that subsequent bear cycle. The 1272, the minimum fib expected target here from this high to low, is right there at $2.46. $2.46 being just 1 cent below this 2886 here. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in that 220 to 247 area, right? So yes, primary target zone, secondary target zone, something to look forward to, right? Definitely targets above $2 are on the table, but I do want to address that my personal opinion, my personal perspective would be that this next move for XLM, for Stellar Lumens, tops off somewhere around, I think, this 2272 here, probably between this 2272 and this 2618. I do accept that you could wick higher. I do accept that you could wick not quite as high, right? It's very possible that maybe you don't even hit this range or that you exceed it. It's very possible. But my thoughts are something between about $1.60 to $2 itself. There's a lot of targets. There are other targets that line up for like $1.20, targets that line up for $2.50, even targets that line up for like $3 and a little bit above there. But the general expected area that I have for stellar lumens, not by the end of January. I'd like to redact. I'd like to redact my previous statements saying that by the end of January is when this move comes into effect. I would say it's by the end of this move, right? That this move comes into effect. So what does that mean? I don't know. Who knows when this move is going to come to an end? Maybe it comes to an end by the end of January. Maybe it's the middle of February that we're all the way out here, right? Maybe it literally takes until February 2nd that we're all the way up here, right? Maybe it's by the middle of January that we're all the way up here. Maybe we move all the way up here, but it's the very beginning of March. I don't know, but however long it takes is irrelevant. I would assume that this move takes place probably by the end of February is my anticipated kind of guess. But truthfully, it could be end of February, beginning of March, because I think Bitcoin makes its move going into the middle end of February. Okay. And if we look here, just hear me out real quick, okay? Bitcoin topped here, right? December 17th, it topped there. But like if we look at this for what it is, it seems to be an overall consolidation phase, right? It's not like it consolidated up here and that was it and then it moved down. No, I guess that was the top, but I think this overall was a consolidation range. So essentially then that would mean that this was the move up into this consolidation range, which stopped basically on the 22nd of November. Maybe it even stopped here on the 13th of November, but 22nd seems more appropriate. 21st, 22nd. XLM topped off on the 24th, so it topped off a little bit afterwards, right? We saw some more growth. So all I'm trying to imply here is that if Bitcoin tops off in the middle or the end of February, maybe XLM could top off in the end of February / beginning of March. It's just my thoughts, right? And that top, the timing doesn't change the price targets, right? It just changes the timing. So the price targets by the end of this move, which I think again would be by the end of February, would be anything from about $1.60 to $2. And there is sense to be made of this 247 area as well, and even targets above that, right? I would say if you want to see 247, if you want to see the 220s and higher, then by the end of January, we should be at about $1.60 by the end of January. If not, if by the end of January we're not even above $1, then you probably shouldn't consider targets above like 220. Probably not. If we're above $1, but we're not above $1.60 and we're somewhere in between these areas, maybe 240, 220 is still acceptable to consider as a possibility, but that doesn't mean that it's a likelihood, right? Probably it would be a likelihood 220 or higher the closer we get to $1.60 by the end of January. That's my kind of thoughts. I don't really know if I have anything else that I want to say. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. XLM looks to be in full effect of the beginning of this next move here. I think that really, it's got this nice bull flag. Bull pull here, consolidation there. You're breaking out now. Solidify this. Let us know that you are for real, that this is business. Get some separation from this price here at about 42.5 cents. Close any given day, close today, above 46 cents. That cements this move to me as a real move, as a genuine breakout. And then all we got to look forward to from there are prices that are more than 2x from what we're at now, right? At a minimum. So take that for what you will. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.